Hello folks, we're out here. Got my sister showing me around up here. We're out here at a prairie dog town. See them running around out there. Hear them barking. There's one over there. One way out yonder, standing up. There he is. Another one way out yonder. That one there. This is an old Navy ammunition depot. All these old buildings here are Navy buildings. So they refer to as NAD. It's been turned over to the state, and they've allowed a lot of private businesses to move in out here. See if we can find some more prairie dogs. Okay folks, we rolled up on a Sasquatch out here in Nebraska. I'm trying to walk away from my truck. Got one over there. I'm not sure if that's a Studebaker or what. He's got his arms out the window. Hopefully I can get my truck out of there. Another Sasquatch coming out of the woods. And we have a family of Sasquatches here, inside of Bigfoot. So, pretty cool. Finally found Sasquatch. Got the whole family of them up here. Y'all have a blessed day. They actually have a Sasquatch museum here if you're interested. This is in Hastings if you're ever in the area. Right there, museum. So, y'all check them out. Folks, here's all the ammo bunkers we was talking to you about. This is the Navy ammunition depot during World War II. And you'll see some out there got the silver feeders on them. Those have been turned into hog farms. We got a sprinkler system here. Literally hundreds of them out here, if not thousands. My guess is this is where the Navy stored all their ammo after they bought it, before they shipped it out to the East Coast or the West Coast, reloaded on ships. Morning folks, it is Monday morning and we are here in Hastings, Nebraska, and got a couple of ducks swimming across there, mallards. We're down at Hastings Park. part of the historic district here. The houses that line both sides of this park are old, little cottage style houses. Look really nice. So over here we got a fountain going off, and these fountains aren't just for making things pretty. They keep the water moving and keep the mosquitoes off. So let's take a walk around the park, and we'll go to the right first. Actually, let's go to the left. Okay, we were just down there, the other side of that those two small fountains there. You see the gazebo, that's where we were at. We're now up at the other end, more ducks over there. We're going to walk across this bridge here. You can fish in the pond. I saw a sign over there telling about the different types of fish, but I didn't stop to read it. Maybe there'll be one on this side. And here are the fishing rules. You got a daily bag limit of 10 panfish, a daily bag limit of 3 channel catfish, see a largemouth bass, but that's all faded. Something else there I can't read. And then your daily bag limit for trout, statewide daily bag limit of 5 trout, no more than 1 can be longer than 16 inches. So I don't have a fishing license, so I'm not going to fish, otherwise I would. But we'll be back in a bit. Okay folks, we're going to leave the park here and head over to the museum. This is a relatively small town, I think about 26,000 people. It's got one notable mark on history, I guess. And you'll see when we get to the museum, hopefully. I don't want to spoil it right now. Of course, they don't mean you can't Google it real quick and see what it is. Got a memorial park right there in front of us.
In 900 feet, turn left into the parking lot.
One thing about this town, they sure do have a lot of green space, which is nice. Look like some headstones there. We might have to come back and check that out. Okay, we're going to start out here with the Children's Memorial Garden. The Compassionate Friends Hastings Area Chapter, dedicated 2008 in loving memory of our children. Okay. Now, here's they have a whole bunch of, I guess, names of people here that died young, I guess is what it looks like. Okay. A couple of sculptures there of kids pushing on a swing. And looking at the bricks, I didn't even get this sculpture. Heck. You see the sun's rays coming between the trees there, right down onto these children. Then they got engravings in some of these pavers down here. They got what looks like a vegetable garden over there, and wildflowers or flower gardens. This is pretty nice. And these, I'm guessing, are headstones out here. I like looking at old cemeteries. Some of these headstones look pretty old. If indeed that's what they are. Sarah Bothwell died June 18th, 1888. 79 years old. Bratney died September 1899, age 18 years, 7 months, 15 days. Lullaby died May 31st, 1884, 5 years, 6 months, 29 days. Almost made it to 7 months. Yeah, there's a lot of older headstones out here. And they keep it pretty nice. I'm glad to see that. I'm not sure what is in here. Yeah, most of that is worn down right there. That's what this is. This is an old cemetery turned into a park. That's nice. They get visitors out here, I guess, even if the family don't come visit them anymore. There's one there all covered in grass. This one looks like it's got some readable writing on it. Sarah, wife of Cyrus Kingston, I guess, died March 29th, 1881, 34 years, 1 month, 26 days. One there died 1882, it was like 7 months and 3 days. That one, I can't read that, mostly because of my eyes, I think. Okay, so pretty nice, actually very nice. Flower gardens over here. There's one there. Howard O., son of D.H. and E.J. Hill, died November 21st, 1882, age 6 years, 1 month, 19 days. And you can see here, little sculpture there of a hand holding, looks like flowers upside down maybe, I'm not sure. Ouch. You want to get some pictures of some birds, be a good place to come out and sit with your camera. I got bugs biting me. Chamard oak in memory of Louis Seaberg and Joanne Seaberg. I think every town needs to have something like this. It is one way of creating a green space and making sure the cemetery is cared for. All right, I'll bring y'all back in a bit. Here's a cannon, folks. come off of a battleship, I believe. Not a battleship, maybe a Navy ship. Let me put it that way. I'm not going to say a battleship. It could have come off of a cruiser or something like that. But let's see here. Oh, submarine deck gun. See, I was wrong on all of it. There you go if you want to read it. Shows you the deck gun schematics. So I guess it makes sense. You had the Hastings Naval Ammunition Depot here. Looks like a rocket over there, and another park, and maybe a caboose, and a public restroom. Just what I've been looking for. If indeed that's what that is, that brick building right there. Yeah, got us a rocket, but there's no information placard here. Okay. Okay, that's pretty nifty. And a train engine and a caboose. Morning, folks. It's Wednesday morning here in Nebraska, and we are at the Hastings Museum. It tells you the life cycle of a monarch butterfly and your prairie insects. They give classes out here, it looks like. There you go. This is what Hastings is known for. One of the things. There he is. Let's go inside. I don't know if they'll let me film inside or not, but we'll go in and check it out. There's a Pony Express riders, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe just some riders on the prairie got shot by arrows. I tell you, this has got to be the greenest city I've ever been in. They have green spaces everywhere. We have, I'm assuming those are cranes with a water fountain. Medicinal prairie plants. Right. We're going to go inside and see what happens. No, we're not. We're going to go back to the truck for a minute, then we'll come back. I missed it earlier, so here's a plaque that goes with that horse and rider. And it's, I don't know if you can read it on here, but I'll read it. It says, by the mid-1860s, Plains Indians were being pushed off of their homeland by settlers from the east. Sioux and Cheyenne tribes made a last attempt to secure their territories by raiding homes and settlements along the Platte River Valley. In August of 1864, Robert Martin, 12, and Nathaniel Martin, 15, were putting up hay with their fathers, George, 7 miles west of the current Doniphan, Nebraska. When they were attacked by Indians, the brothers fled the attack together on horseback. Robert was riding in front and Nathaniel behind. They were struck with 4 arrows, one of which pinned them together. Both boys tumbled to the ground where they were left for dead. Remarkably, the boys were found alive the next day. The Martin brothers survived, married, and raised families. Robert had chronic back pain and spinal meningitis from the incident and died at the age of 47. Nathaniel stayed in the area and was able to tell this true and harrowing story to his grandchildren. He died in 1927 at the age of 79. So, There we go, that's what it is, the Martin Brothers. We are in the museum. This floor here is all dedicated to animals. And these are not pictures, these are actually dioramas. These animals are inside a glass enclosure. You see the fawn down there. So, oh, I didn't even see the porcupine. There's a porcupine. But they got animals from all over the place, not just Nebraska. And here we got a muskox, polar bears. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, we're going downstairs. And here we have a bunch of old cars. Here's one of the original overlanding vehicles right here. Sorry about my fingers. There's a nice old sign for you. Kool-Aide exhibit. Here we go. D.M. Perkins General Merchandise. Got the horse tied up out here. Henley, Nebraska. And Nixotine tobacco treatment. Heck, even way back then they was trying to get people to quit. So I want you, be my district manager. Look after my business interests in your community and make $2,000 to $6,000 a year. 2 to 6 for a district manager. Not bad, I guess. That's a lot more than some of them are worth today. Lemon lime flavored Kool-Aide. It's all about Kool-Aide in here. Chesterfield cigarettes. Okay, we got out of the Kool-Aide. No, there's Kool-Aide over here. Those old packs. Kool-Aide pitchers. The Kool-Aide man. There we go. That was 1990. This one was 1975. Man, I didn't realize there was so much Kool-Aide stuff. All right, so we're back at the bank because there's a Rexall sign. So we'll be back in a bit.